Hey guys, SebAtreyu is back. I do hope this video finds you all doing well. I'm doing well myself. So today I want to talk about dreadlocks. Today I want to talk about locks. Today I want to talk about dreads. Yes, that whole big, messy, nasty, controversial issue. People, there is no right or wrong term in my opinion. It's all about preference. When you do the research, you unearth inconsistencies. And so how do you choose? If you do choose, you're just being selective. But if you want to be fair, just respect a person's preferences and keep it moving. Let's get to the video. Alright, so I was completely and fully prepared to tackle this issue. You know, I had started my research. I was going to put together this 35-minute PowerPoint presentation, taking you all the way back to just how the term originated, and thereby showing you which term we should actually be using. But then it occurred to me, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And I understand that some of you guys are very passionate about people calling what you have on your head by the term locks. And so I don't mean to be insensitive to that. You know, I understand that. But the reason that I say it really doesn't matter is because it's really all about perspective, right? It's about perspective. First of all, the research is not consistent. Some sources say that the term dread and dreadlocks came about as a result of the fact that these people were warriors, and they sort of inspired and invoked this sense of dread from the people that came in contact with them. Rightfully so. You know, if you're warriors, yeah, I would feel a little dread myself, like, uh-oh, you know, I'm about to get killed. Other sources say that the word dread and dreadlocks, that refers to the fear of God that these people had. And so already you can start to see the inconsistencies. Which one is true, or are they both true? But I think it's worth noting that in neither of those sources was the term dread put in dreadlocks to symbolize the fact that people dreaded their hair when they saw it. And in all the research that I've done thus far, I haven't come across that yet. But once again, it's all about perspective. I mean, I could understand someone coming across the word dreadlock and, you know, kind of interpreting it themselves to mean, I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a leap I can see a person making. Yeah, maybe they're called dreadlocks because people that didn't have them dreaded that look, or they, you know, dreaded them. So yeah, I can see why they would call them dreadlocks. Like, I can see someone drawing that conclusion. It's not a non sequitur, right? But I think ultimately it doesn't matter. To me at this point in 2017, you know, to get hot and bothered about whether someone says dreads or locks or dreadlocks, I think that especially you guys can always tell when I get intoxicated because so many thoughts are coming and I can't get them out fast enough, and they kind of just get caught in the pipeline. So many things. Okay, let's see, where do I start? I think that to make those distinctions, or to get upset about the fact that people are, you know, maybe using a term that you don't agree with, I think that creates a problem. I think it contributes to the divisiveness, you know? It works to separate us. You know, there's this sort of civil war going on within the lock community, and I just don't think it's that deep. I think that people have preferences. You know, I happen to use the word locks now because, as I said a long time ago in one of my old videos, I just like the sound of that. Locks. It's short, simple, one syllable, straight to the point, and it sounds sweet, right? But I do from time to time use the term dreadlocks because before I got my locks, that was how I knew them. That was what people in my environment called them. They were referred to as dreadlocks. And so I assume I'm not the only person. So how can I get upset with anyone who has had that experience? And they may not even, know anyone personally who has locks. And so they only hear them referred to as dreadlocks. So how can I get upset with someone about that? I'm just trying to compliment someone. Just trying to say I like your hair, And the term that comes to mind, the most natural term that comes to mind, that first comes to mind, is dreadlock. Like, why would you get upset with me for trying to pay you a compliment? Now, to be respectful to the people that are sensitive about, people calling their hair, referring to them with the waiting until the wind dies down. Alright, so yeah, to be sensitive to those people, I do try to make sure I use locks, but I also try to be sensitive to everyone, regardless of what term they use. And so sometimes I'll use dreadlocks, sometimes I use locks, sometimes I use dreads. I don't want to exclude anyone. And so I try my best to deliver an all-inclusive message. I try to deliver all-inclusive videos where no one feels ostracized or unwelcomed. And if I know that someone prefers a term, then when I engage with them and I refer to their hair, I use that preferred term. But in terms of getting, all bent out of shape, or, berating someone because they use the wrong term, or, educating them that your locks aren't dreadful, and, it doesn't take all that. Like, I would much rather invest my energy and my focus on, for me, things that are much more meaningful, much more important, And ultimately, I can't change anyone else's mind. All I'm responsible for is me, basically, and my perspective. And so, yeah, I just think it's all about perspective, I think it's all about perspective. If you're talking to someone that does not like the term dreadlock or dreads, then what does it hurt to use the term locks with them? But at the same time, you never know who you're going to get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates, right? You never know until you ask the person. And that highlights the importance of communication and having discussions and stuff. So hopefully this will be the last time I have to talk about, dreads versus dreadlocks. Versus locks, because it's just not that deep, and not that I consider it a waste of time. And I didn't make this video to try to change anyone's mind. I just want to give you my perspective and let you really see that it's a non-issue for me. Like, I could care less. Like, I have much more important things to invest my energy in and to work towards in life, versus correcting people that use a term that I don't like. So anyway, I know this is a controversial topic, so yeah, guys, drop down below in the comment section and give me an earful. So as I was saying before my camera battery died, I understand that we all have different opinions and different preferences and all that, and as I said, the purpose of this video is to not change your mind, but it is to let you know, is to give you another perspective, is to let you know where people might be coming from if you happen to not be one of those persons, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we could stand to give the benefit of the doubt a little bit more in this world. So yeah, give me an earful. Drop down below in the comment section, give me an earful. I'm sure you will. It's a controversial topic. Don't worry, I can take it. I understand that you guys, some of you feel strongly about it. So, but I hope that you can understand at least where I'm coming from. You can disagree with someone without hating them, right? You can agree to disagree. It shouldn't be that deep. It shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be all-out war just because you disagree with someone. And how boring, and I know this has been said a lot, but how boring would this world be if we all agreed? If it was just, duplicates of one person running around here. I don't think I would like that world too much. So, and when you challenge people, right? so freaking, I mean, it's not even that windy, but I feel like it's windy right now in this area. So, and I like this area. I'm just chilling up against this brick fence sort of thing. But okay, please learn to love unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. SebAtreyu is out. Oh yeah. By the way, I will be doing an interview with a good friend of mine who is Rasta. So be looking for that interview. All right, peace.